barrage of attacks from Luffy didn't faze Smoker in the slightest. As Luffy's strength waned, Smoker clenched his fist, gathering power. Smoker showed almost no openings, and the man could teleport. Just as he was about to finish Luffy off, a palm suddenly appeared. It was none other than Luffy's father, Monkey D. Dragon. Dragon unleashed a whirlwind, vanishing with Smoker from the spot. Luffy was saved once more. The crew dared not linger, rushing back to the ship to set sail again. His father stood nearby like a guardian, silently watching his son grow. On their second day at sea, they faced mortal peril. A colossal deep-sea whale blocked their path. It slowly opened its mouth, preparing to swallow the Going Merry whole. Luffy charged at the whale alone, but his fist struck its skin without even creating a ripple. The rest of the crew and the ship were swallowed in one gulp. Only Luffy was flung onto the shore. Luffy waited for the whale to reappear, borrowing a large tranquilizer from the villagers.
Not working.
When the tranquilizer proved ineffective, Luffy used his rubber arms to approach the whale. But his attacks were like tickling it. The whale simply exhaled, blowing Luffy away. Before he could launch a second assault, the whale plunged back into the sea. Meanwhile, several crew members were trapped inside the whale's belly. The space inside was surprisingly vast, and there seemed to be no immediate danger. Luffy lay on the shore, racking his brain for a solution. Suddenly, he stood up and began singing a folk song, because an old man living here had told him a story. The whale named Laboon was the pet of a pirate ship. One day, that ship anchored near the shore. The old man warmly welcomed them and warned Captain York about the dangers of the West Blue. This was merely the starting point of the Grand Line. The deeper one ventured, the more unknown sea monsters lurked. Even whales might be nothing more than appetizers.
Imagine making it to the Grand Line and losing it all for a whale. Taking on a vulnerable creature like that, letting him loose in such dangerous waters. Glad it's not on my conscience.
Kind-hearted. York didn't want Laboon to face danger, so he entrusted the whale to the old man. The Tamare lied that he'd return soon, telling Laboon to wait where he was.
I promise we'll be back after our adventures. And we'll have so many more when we reunite.
But after they left, they didn't notice the tears streaming from Laboon's eyes. The old man on the shore witnessed it all. From that day on, Laboon began ramming himself against the walls. He believed the captain had abandoned him. To stop Laboon from harming himself, the old man began sedating him with tranquilizers. At first, this worked remarkably well, but as time passed, Laboon gradually built up resistance to the drugs, so Luffy recalled the song Laboon had learned from the captain. Hearing the familiar melody, Laboon's pupils instantly contracted, and he remembered happier times. Finally, Laboon slowly surfaced.
People leave, Laboon, but sometimes you end up somewhere you never thought you would, and you meet people who stay. I need my friends, Laboon. Please, let them go.
Laboon finally released his emotional knot and opened his mouth. Seawater surged in instantly, and the Going Merry drifted away with the tide. This breathtaking scene stunned the old man, unaware that his kindness had long shifted Laboon's longing. Truthfully, Laboon couldn't bear to leave the old man who cherished him. Luffy stayed by his side for a long time, making Laboon grow increasingly lively. Finally, he drew his signature mark on Laboon's head.
So don't you ever hit your head against that wall again. Huh? I mean it, or you'll make it disappear. I get why you're waiting for your friends. It's because you believe in them. Well, you're one of us now, Laboon. We'll come back to you. That's a promise.
Laboon finally understood what waiting truly meant. Not the abandonment he had feared. Luffy's promise became a tether, a thread of hope that kept Laboon from harming itself, as it waited for all its friends to return triumphant. Just as Luffy and the others set sail once more, the old man suddenly began speaking to himself. It turned out he had once been the assistant to the previous pirate king, Roger. The two never found the legendary One Piece, but they placed their hopes in Luffy. But Smoker, who was determined to arrest Luffy, suddenly received an order to capture a member of an assassin organization, and the direction he was heading was the same as Luffy's, the Grand Line.